You're listening to the BNI Effect, the home of Brisbane entrepreneurs who believe in givers gain. I'm Tony Meredith, and ordinarily I'm a business coach specialising in sales and leadership. But today I'm your host and fellow BNI member, bringing you yet another exciting interview with a BNI member from Brisbane. This week I'm going to have a chat to a BNI member from Brizzy we're going to explore their biggest wins, their biggest lessons, and how you can get the most out of your BNI membership. And today's guest is Sophie Wyllie from Lange Creative Lab. G'day, Sophie.
Hey, Tony. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here. Given it's a BNI podcast, let's kick it off with your best BNI referral, either given or received.
Oh, okay. I think the one that stands out the most for me, definitely has to be I got a referral for an ongoing relationship. We're still working with them 2 years later, for a not-for-profit here in Brisbane that we run all of their marketing. We rebuilt their website. We're currently doing a couple of other learning module system developments on the back end. So really, what started as a conversation with, oh, we don't really like our current web developer, or we're not very happy with the service, turned into, hey, can you come to a photo shoot next month? So it's become an incredible ongoing relationship with that involves the entire team. It's been an absolute game changer. Love. It's just probably one of my favorite clients, actually.
Fantastic. What a wonderful BNI story that is. Thanks for sharing. When did you first discover BNI, Sophie?
Oh, well, my first experience of BNI, I actually subbed for someone here in Brisbane as well in a very well-known established chapter. I was working with them at the time, and something would have come up and I had no idea what I was doing. They just said, hey, I've got to go to this event on, but can you go to my meeting that I go to every week? I'm like, yeah, yeah, sure. Breakfast is included, coffee, sounds great. I was just an employee. I didn't know much. I wasn't really in the space to start a business by then. It wasn't even on the cards at all. Yeah, went along, and look, if I'm completely honest, it was not the right fit for me at the time. And I was like, oh, look, I was probably like 19 or 20, so really not, definitely wasn't the path for me at the time, and just thought, look, this isn't my thing. I don't know if I could ever do this again. Um, we had a good laugh about it. And anyway, 3 years later, I think I was, well into the business. I had left my full-time job at the time, really starting out on my own in the design sector. And a local business coach, actually, she lived in my area here in Moreton Bay. She said, hey, you've got to come along to this meeting of mine. I was like, oh, BNI. Okay. Sure, I'll come along. No worries. And then when I got there, I was like, oh my God, this is unreal. It was so different to the first chapter that I visited. So, yeah, that was my first experience, which, yeah, what started off was like, yeah, look, I can see how it works, not for me, turned into oh, I'd be crazy not to do this.
Fantastic. So how long ago was that, Sophie?
I've been in my chapter. It was a startup chapter when I actually visited, so it hadn't even launched yet. And we've been launched in Business Wealth for 15 months now. Oh, no, sorry, we just had a year, but I was in the room there for about, I want to say 9 months prior. So let's say comfortably almost 2 years that I've been in that chapter. One of them as an established year too.
Fantastic. And what was it so different about your current chapter versus your experience all those years ago?
I think for me it is the people in the room and who you gel with and the relationships that you could potentially build. I visited that chapter back in, would have been 2022, perhaps, maybe 23. I visited that and thought, oh, look, um, these people already have relationships. They've known each other a long time. So it was a lot harder to sort of, I guess, break in. But then my chapter being a launch chapter, everyone was still new to BNI, didn't really understand what it would become. Getting the opportunity at the start to really be the foundation of that group, I think, has made quite the difference to my experience.
So you've been in that chapter now for almost 2 years. How long into your journey did you realize that BNI was going to be worth it for you and your business?
Pretty early on, actually. It's probably the reason I stayed in the launch for 9 months because it was quite a journey. Getting into a launch chapter and then just waiting and waiting and waiting to launch, and all the hurdles that you've got to go through as a founding member. It's really, really hard, but even well before we were anywhere near launch, I was like, yeah, this is going to be big. This is going to be huge. I ended up actually changing my seat twice. So I was graphic designer because that's my background. And then I realized web development was what my passion was. And I had people in the room had started to notice that that's what I was doing and getting a little bit more of that business. And then I swapped seats right before launch. And yeah, game changer. I knew at that moment that was, yeah, I guess the turning point for me.
So what's your seat now?
I'm still the web developer now,
Okay,
yeah,
still,
but
yeah,
we've
okay.
completely, our business has completely changed. I started as a sole trader, just out on their own, did not want to work for anyone, hated employers, and now I am an employer. So, yeah,
You still have that
yeah.
same level of hatred, Sophie?
I have a mutual respect now. I think I understand.
You get it. You can empathize now, hey,
Yeah,
with your
I
previous
totally
bosses.
can.
Hey,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
hey,
You have to live through it.
absolutely. What is it that you consistently do in BNI that brings you results?
I think for me it is honestly givers gain. We talk about it a lot. It is the core value of BNI, but it is absolutely what I stand by. And I think givers gain for me is I've been able to bring so much business in the room. My referral count is higher than what I've received. So I know that I'm valuable to the room, but I'm also receiving quite a bit back too. Um, yeah, I think, oh, I don't really know how else to answer your
That's
question.
okay. So there'll be
Yeah,
people who are listening or watching this podcast, and they'll be going, "What's this givers gain thing all about?" So can you share them
yeah.
what givers gain means to you?
Yeah, so for me, it just means the expectation is that I'm here to support you in your business journey, just as you are with mine. And if I get something out of it, then I know that I've done something well. Really, I'm not in the room to, well, we all are in the room to make money, right? But really, for me as a business owner, it's a support network, a referral network, and a group of like-minded people that understand and you genuinely do want to help each other. So that's where givers gain becomes such a uh, core value in yourself, really. As a business owner, I'm like, always looking for how do we increase sales here and how do we change this process? But really, it does start to become a part of your natural process. Like, hey, yeah, I'm just happy to help. I'm happy to grow your network and your business because I know that you'll do it for me.
Beautifully summarized, Sophie. On the flip side, what mistakes do you see other BNI members make who perhaps don't maximize their BNI membership?
Oh, well, I think on that as well as going in with the mindset of, I'll make so much money out of here. It's a guarantee. Well, it's actually not a guarantee. You have to build those relationships and build that trust and actually do the work. So, doing your education units and actually understanding how BNI works and all the different avenues to really maximize your return. And then just even how you build those relationships, like having a bit of camaraderie and understanding how your personal lives can actually also influence your business decisions too, and actually um, give each other business elsewhere too. I mean, our business, for instance, like we're a marketing agency essentially, but I'm a web developer in the room. So having those relationships and building those relationships, spending time getting to know those people has been really vital to actually grow my business in other areas as well and be seen in other chapters too.
Now, your business is Lange Creative Lab. So why don't you share with the viewers and listeners a little bit of an overview of what it is that you do and the services that you provide?
Yeah, so we are a branding and digital studio based in Moreton Bay and Brisbane. We service Australia wide, and we've got a couple of clients overseas and states. So we do. I'm a graphic designer by trade, born again web developer. So we specialize in brand development, graphic design, website development, social media management, videography, photography, and a little bit of digital marketing and advertising as well. So we're really your one-stop creative agency, just servicing all your creative output and marketing needs that your business might require. We really love working with the not-for-profit sector, hence my favorite BNI story, but love real estate, hospitality, and really getting more into the beauty and trade sector as well. We see the drive there is quite high. So really trying to break into those. And it seems to be doing really well through the BNI network too.
Now, you offer a lot of services. How many are in your team, Sophie?
We are a team of, well, technically, I've got 3 employees and 2 subcontractors, so a team of 6 and 7 if you include my very patient husband at home who does operations, finance, HR, all the all the stuff I don't have time to
Yeah,
do. Yeah, so a team of 7, and oh, if you want to count our little mascot, Amity, the dog, she's
right.
very much a part of the team. Yeah, little chief
Fantastic.
morale officer. Yeah.
They're very good. Now, there's a number of different, marketing creative agencies out there. What makes your business different to those, Sophie?
Oh gosh. Interesting that you ask me this time of the week. So our slogan on all of our marketing materials, we break rules, not brands. So we're really big on just standing out. We don't care about what the typical agency might say is like, oh, talk to your customer, talk to your audience. Well, no, actually just be yourself and the right audience will actually come to you. And why I say the reason you've asked me this week is I have, have a brand new client as of Friday, it literally just happened, who reached out to me a 1 a.m. email who said, hey, can you help me with my website management? It actually looked like one of those emails that was spam. I was like, this can't be right. But they left me a phone number and I rang them the next day. Anyway, the reason that they've started to work with us or wanted to work with us is like, they're like, I love your attitude. I love your vibe. You don't give a shit. Sorry, you don't. You don't,
We'll edit
you
that
don't
out. That's
really
okay,
care.
Sophie.
Oh, God. I love your vibe. We don't really care, that you're very outspoken. We gel with that. So would love to work with you and partner with you there. So yeah, and we've got such a really good synergy now and already have onboarded them and rebuilding their website. But yeah, they found us through social media just from the way that we're perceived. And obviously that is what we do and that's what we sell. So it's really good to be recognized for that. But yeah, getting a client with that kind of like obviously our point of difference is really resonating with our audience that we really want to work with. It's been awesome.
So, what's a common problem that your clients face, and how do you solve it, Sophie?
Yeah. It's really transparency and digital literacy, I think. So a lot of the web development sector, I suppose, we come across so many um, web development companies, they've been around for a long time and their processes start to sort of fall or collapse, or, the clients start to kind of get, I guess, blurred in and mixed in with all the others. They just kind of become a number. Or, it's they're not their communication with their client is just poor. It's not what you would expect or what you would want, especially when you don't really understand anything about websites or anything about web development or simply just how to buy a domain and transfer it in your name, all of these little things that are gate kept in the community. So um, I think the problem that we're solving is really just opening up that channel for communication and education in the space. So really saying that it is quite technical talk and it is quite hard to understand, but being able to be open and upfront and transparent with them about how websites are built, how they work, and not trying to gatekeep anything really. It's crazy what the web development sector will hide from their clients. We just had one the other week where we had to basically rebuild the website just to migrate it because the current developer would not give up the code to migrate their website over just because they weren't happy anymore. So that sort of thing, we come across it more than anyone would realize. It is so common.
Mm.
So yeah, that's something that that's starting a lot of conversations, especially in BNI. There have been quite a few referrals from that, just from that problem alone. That's probably the biggest problem that we solve is that we're happy to help. If your web developer is not being helpful or
Mm.
being really difficult, we're here to fix that and get your
Wow.
website back to where it's supposed to be. And now we, keep you up to date with how it's going. If it crashes, we're going to tell you. We're not going to act like it didn't happen because
Yeah.
all of our uptime reports will show that. So, yeah, we're really, really passionate on our communication.
Good on you. Who's an ideal referral for you right now, Sophie?
Oh, I think an ideal referral for me is we're getting quite a lot of trades and beauty clients. So that's a big one for me. I love that sector. So that's probably like my bread and butter, I suppose. But a dream client, I would love some more hospitality venues. We've got a couple of cafes across Brisbane. We've got about 5 on our books, which is great. We actually just asked internally. the team, what's your dream client? Another girl said a cafe, but on the content side, for me, it was a winery. I would love a winery. If I can ever get a winery client, that'd be great. And then the other, yeah, I can't remember what else we said, but yeah, we really love the hospitality sector. Would love to do a bit more in there. Yeah, it's just something that we miss doing.
Okay, great. Well, if there's any wineries that are listening or watching us, then
Yeah.
please reach out to Sophie. Hey?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I love a good wine, but I also love how to make like their website look good and their content to look amazing.
Good on you. Fantastic. I want to play a word association game now, Sophie. I'm going to say a word. I'm looking for an immediate response from you. So the first word is networking.
Um, oh, coffee.
Coffee. Okay. Referrals.
Yeah. Um, oh God, BNI. I don't.
Success.
Um, oh, success. Oh, what's the first word that comes to mind? My goodness. Um, flexibility.
Okay. Coffee.
Caffeine. Being awake.
Okay. Give us gain.
BNI. Yeah, giving back.
Sport.
Dolphins. Fins
Well, the
up.
next question was going to be team, right? So there you go. So
Fins up. Yep.
fins up. Very good. And last but not least, BNI.
Generator.
Excellent. If you could give one piece of advice to someone who wants to build their business through networking, specifically BNI networking, Sophie, what would that advice be?
You need to visit multiple chapters. You can't just pick the first one, as literally what I have done. The first one, I was like, not for me. I don't think I'll really fit in this room, nor would I ever do it. By visiting my chapter in Caboolture, unreal, game changer. I absolutely love it. And even when I visit other chapters, I'm like, oh, we should do that back home. And yeah, you've got to go visit other chapters. Just yeah, get yourself out there in those networks and really yeah, just put yourself out there. It's yeah, the biggest driver for us has been putting me, I guess, as the face of the business and the brand front and center in these groups.
What's one exciting thing that's happening in your business right now that you'd like the listeners or viewers to know about?
Oh, well, we've actually just opened a second business that works with Lange Creative Lab. So it's called Void Studio, based in North Lakes. We're for the vibrant alternative. So we're a content studio for hire. So we have two backdrop stations, paper and fabric. We've got equipment for hire, such as cameras, mics, lighting, tripods, all the works. There's a podcast set up, Tony.
Okay,
And
good. I love it.
yeah. And we have a kitchenette that's fully stocked for you to utilize if you're here for a full day. So we've got snacks and some drinks provided, or you can just simply use it to bring your own lunch. We have what I'm sitting on at the moment is our podcasting nook at the front of the studio. But all the furniture you can completely move around and really customize it to fit what you're looking for. But our point of difference for this part of the business is really we're colorful, we're dynamic, we're bold. We're not your normal white and beige studio that you have to dress up. We've got it all here, or we're easy to customize for you. So yeah, that's probably the most exciting thing happening. So it is a part of the lab. It is technically my second business, but the girls are based here. The team do their shoots here, and we bring all of our clients here. So it's definitely really big, exciting change in our business that we'd love everyone in the BNI network and the wider region to know about and come book to visit it.
I love it. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing and congratulations. Sounds like an exciting
Thank
extension
you.
on your core business.
Yeah.
How can listeners or viewers learn more about you or get in touch with you, Sophie?
Yeah, well, definitely head to the website, langcreativelab.au. Check us out, go through our portfolio of work, all of our different services and our core services. Our packages will be on the website very soon. Now that we're, again, with our level of transparency as one of our values, really just putting it out there what the expectation would be when you're working with an agency. So that would probably be the easiest way to get in touch. Otherwise, visit my chapter. I'll always hang around for a one-to-one. Everyone knows me in my chapter as the girl that has one-to-ones all the time. I'm always on the board for Notable Networkers having the most one-to-ones. So always happy to have a coffee as well. But yeah, definitely head to the website or head to our socials. We're very active on all social media.
Good on you. Thank you, Sophie. Look, that wraps up another episode of the BNI Effect, and many thanks to today's guest, Sophie Wyllie, for sharing her insights and experience with us and showing us what's possible in BNI. If you're a BNI member, perhaps there's an idea or a tip that Sophie shared that you might want to implement over the next week. And if you're a visitor to BNI, I hope you get a sense of how great this community really can be. Subscribe to hear or view more real stories from Brisbane BNI members. And until next time, give more, trust more, grow more.